During the course of 2010, the threat of major harms to the Delaware River has been increasing. We have the development that's happening every day in the watershed, that's happening in the floodplain. We have the pollution inputs that are continuing on a daily basis, with more and more being permitted almost every day, whether it be to a tributary stream or to the main stem river. But now we're adding to that two dramatically massive threats that will inflict overwhelming harm to the Delaware River and, as a result, all the communities that depend upon them. Gas drilling in the upper reaches, deepening in the estuary. They threaten drinking water supplies for tens of millions of people. They threaten species that are already on the brink of extinction. They threaten ecologically and economically important species. Mussels, oysters, blue crabs, horseshoe crabs, migratory shorebirds, sturgeon. The list goes on when you look at these two projects together. Ecotourism, which is a mainstay economically to our region, ecotourism dependent upon a healthy Delaware River, dependent upon healthy and attractive recreation and views and experiences, they're all put on the line by the gas drilling posed for the upper reaches of the watershed and the deepening project posed for the lower reaches. When we petitioned for outstanding natural resource waters designation for the middle and the upper reaches of the Delaware River in the late 80s, a petition that resulted in the creation of the Special Protection Waters designation, a designation that was in fact granted in response to that petition and our advocacy and the support of the whole community. When we petitioned for Special Protection Waters designation to be given to the lower reaches of the Delaware, from Water Gap down to Washington Crossing, as we did, and again advocated hard for that designation despite political and polluter opposition. We didn't know how vitally important it would be to the future of our river, to the future of our communities, to the future of our watershed. We knew it was vitally important to protect us from pollution discharges and inappropriate structures like the Tox Island Dam. It's that Special Protection Waters designation, that organizational vision, that coming together of the community, that designation that we petitioned for and advocated for over all those years, that now is the foundation for our efforts to protect our river and our communities and our environment from the ravages of gas drilling. A lot of good things have happened too, as you'll read in our annual report. Volunteers have been getting out there collecting data, identifying illegal activity so the Delaware Riverkeeper Network can work with those local communities to respond to those harms and to take them on. Restoration projects have continued so we can help communities, help local streams heal themselves from the erosion that has resulted from inappropriate development practices. We've continued to strive to find ways to protect communities from flooding and flood damages in a way that's protectful of the river, protectful of our creeks, protectful of our environment, and gives the greatest level of protection to those who live in the floodplain to prevent future flood damages. The Delaware River is a beautiful, vital, irreplaceable member of our community. Everything we do depends upon this river, directly or indirectly. Drinking water supply, source of ecotourism, a source of healthy, fresh, clean food if we allow it to be. A place for kids and families to go and enjoy one another, enjoy nature. A way for children and communities to learn about the world around them. So I hope you enjoy reading our annual report, and I hope you stay involved with our organization and get more engaged. There are so many more opportunities to get involved at that very important level of writing a letter, signing your name to speak up for the river, to greater levels of involvement, coming to a public hearing and testifying. The Delaware River is an irreplaceable member of our community. It's a member of our community that needs us to stand up for it and to protect it. That needs us to rise up with the river waters in order to speak for this river, in order to defend it from harms, in order to protect it from damage and devastation. When we protect this river, we protect ourselves. We protect the critters that we appreciate. We protect the plants that bring us beauty, the foods that bring us life. So everything we do has to think about how are we going to best protect this river so that we can best protect ourselves.